Okay, so welcome back to a Game of Fangs of Thrones. My name's Hannah, and this is a weekly reading vlog. Yay! Oh, got a frog in my throat. So I have just finished my tea, got in from shopping because Monday I buy my lunch for the rest of the week on Mondays, but I made lots of progress with the Midnight Queen over yesterday and today. I'm now on page 342 of about 477, I would say. Yes, I've just looked here. Acknowledgement start on 478. That's how that works, Hannah. But I gave a brief synopsis, I think, in last week's vlog, which went up today as I'm filming this vlog. But if you missed that, or you just want a little recap, this follows Grey, who lives in a alternative Britain where it's a fragmented kingdom of many tongues, many gods and many magics. But all that concerns Grey is that he wants to go back to his studies and setting right the nightmare that has seen him disgraced and banished to his tutor's home without a trace of his powers. So we've obviously got past that part because I am nearly finished. I have this much left to read. So he's there. He's trying to discover what happened to him on this night that everything went wrong, and then he meets Sophie, who has her own secrets and has an important part to play in this conspiracy theory that's happening at the moment. I think we find out early on that the professor wants to kill, or is involved in a plot to kill the headmaster of the Merlin College. So we find that out quite early on, and then I think there is a bigger mystery happening about the Midnight Queen, which is just coming into the story, and I think that is going to be the main point of Lady of Magic, which is the sequel, and I am enjoying it. It is slow, but it's slow in the build-up. It's slow in the fact that this is a historical romance. It does have a romance in it. It's a slow burn romance with a bit of sisterly meddling, which is very well done. So I am enjoying this. I think it's going to be maybe a 3.54. I'm enjoying it, but I'm not loving it. But I do want to see what happens in the last 100 or so pages, because that's usually the ending is usually what makes or breaks a book for me. And I do have the other two in the trilogy as well, so it does sound like there must be something that intrigues me enough to pick this up and the trilogy. So that's that. I think the season finale of Vigil came out yesterday on iPlayer, so I'll probably try and watch that tonight. And I have recently, like so many other people, gotten obsessed with Married at First Sight. I got to the first commitment ceremony, if you're watching it, and never liked Jordan from the start. I felt he was a little bit manipulative and not victim blaming. He played the victim and blamed Alexis for a lot of it when maybe Alexis was at fault, but that dinner party was a bit of a meh, wasn't it? So yeah, I think that's it for this update. I just want to welcome you to the vlog, and it's as mentioned in last week's vlog. I think I mentioned it on the Sunday update. This vlog is only going to be for Monday to Friday. It'll still go up on the Monday, but the weekend I'm actually going away with the girls that I used to work with, and my best friends. I'm going away with them to a cabin for the weekend, for a bit of a long weekend and a long overdue catch up. And I don't really feel like taking the camera because I don't think I'll be reading much. Not that this vlog ever does anything else, but I don't think this vlog ever leaves these four walls, but we're working on it. I think that's it for this update, and I I hope you can hear me, because I know I've had some problems with audio, and I hope you enjoy it. So I'll speak to you soon. Okay, so it's now Tuesday. I have just finished Midnight Queen by Sylvia Hunter, and unfortunately I didn't love it. But I knew, I think on the update yesterday I told you that I wasn't loving it, but I was enjoying it. It came out on Copel at 3 stars. I haven't had a 3-star in a while, but I think that's because I generally rate higher. But this book was just okay. I didn't hate it, I didn't love it, it was just okay. It was enjoyable while I read it, but even now, a couple of hours later, because I finished this on the bus, it's not even a couple of hours, it's probably about half an hour at the most, maybe 40 minutes. I'm already forgetting what happened in this. It wasn't anything special, but I did enjoy it, so I probably will pick up the sequels, Lady of Magic and Season of the Witch, eventually, when Game of TBR allows me to. So that was that. 3-star, let's just tell it how it is. And yes, I'm still in work clothes. I just have a nice bluey green top and a little pinafore dress type thing, and leggings because it's cold. But that, the last book on my September Game of TBR is Richard Osman's The Thursday Murder Club, and that is following a bunch of retired people who get together to see if they can solve cold cases, and one day an actual murder takes place in their village. I think it's a village. So they band together to try and fix it, try and solve it. So that's the book I will be reading next. I have my bullet journal. I did do the main bulk of the planning on Sunday. I'm not going to show you everything because it's nothing special, but we have a very plain monthly spread there. I do have Camp Halloween and Vampathon in the readathons. I just need to find out the dates, and then I'll probably do if I am going to be doing that, I'll put TBR in the vlog for that week. Then we have my books a hold page. Hopefully this does not get full. My TBR tracker, and then my weekly pages. I think I'm going to use this as a packing list for the cabin weekend that I'm going on. More weekly spreads. I do 1 week to a page, and then I also have my Game of TBR page, and I've just dropped my pen, and my books read and ratings page as well. So that's nothing too exciting. And now that my uni degree has started up again, well, technically it starts this Saturday. Now that that's started, what I tend to do is I put my uni weekly to-do list on a separate page and stick that into the bullet journal as well. So I'll probably be doing that while catching up on Vigil, because I still have to watch the final, and I am slightly apprehensive about that one because I have heard that the finale isn't that good. Bake Off is on tonight as well, or as it's known in the States, the Great British Bake Off. I just know it as Bake Off. And I think Olivia has posted a vlog, and Becca will probably be posting one later if she hasn't already. So then we'll get round to starting the actual work. I think we'll see how I go with doing the planning side of things. So when I don't know if I'll start Thursday Murder Club tonight or if I'll just start tomorrow, but I'll keep you updated when I do. So that's it for now. Okay, so it's now Wednesday, one more day at work, and then I'm off to the cabin with the girls for a long weekend. Yay, half it. So I did start the Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. I'm on page 42, which is chapter 11. They are really quick chapters. I think some of these have just been about a page, if not half a page. They're so easy to read, and it is funny. I didn't expect it to be so funny. It is so it is following some old age pensioners who are living in a retirement village type thing, and the owner of the retirement village wants to expand, and he has his sights set on Hillcrest, which is a farmer's field, and he's flirting with the daughter to try and get the father to sell. But the owner, Ian, actually fires his partner, Tony, and Tony is a bit of a bad lad. He's an ex-drug dealer, and they have a bit of an argument in the car park, and Tony winds up dead. Now we see the murder, but we don't. It is told in the third person, so we don't actually know who did the murder. But the Thursday Murder Club are these group of pensioners: Joyce, Abraham, Ron, and Elizabeth. And they all get together to solve cold cases. So obviously, once the murder of Tony becomes well known, around those four people perhaps in particular, it will be the new Thursday Murder Club's project. But I'm sure I told you, but I got an email about my fairy loop being dispatched, and here it is. All I have done is just sliced the sellotape open just so I can get into it. So let's find out what's in this together. Okay, so here's the spoiler card, and the theme was Uprising. Just look at that. Is that wall worthy? Maybe. But there's the spoilers on the back if you want that. If my camera will pick it up. But that's pretty. So we'll put it here so I can refer. Right on the top we have wormies. We have an Ember in the Ashes enamel pin designed by Jez Hawk. I'm liking paper packaging, but oh no, that's pretty. Right, Emifra, third time. May death claim me first. Is my camera picking it up? I don't think so. Maybe not. But it's just a cute little pin. Designed by Jez Hawk. We'll pop it in here. The Prison Healer card holder by Jez Hawk. Now I do like these card holders. I think these are pretty. But that is gorgeous. Sorry, I've just had a Twix and yawn. Still got this lip floating around. So that's that. I do like those. I do use them sometimes. I might put my cards in there already. Anyway, so we put that. We have a fabric item. And I think I spied myself. Is this a 2 month? I think this is a 2 month. There's a upside down. There's a tapestry inspired by, was there a label on here? There's a tapestry. Daughter of Smoke and Bone. Oh yes. I did like Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I have it on my Kindle. That's pretty. And painted on this. Cadbury's that's again. I Saltese. And yes, it is a 2-book month. I've just had a quick perusal of the spoiler card. So we'll do the book. We'll do the books last. Socks! Oh, I love it when we get socks. Because I'm sad like that. But these are 6 Crimson Crane inspired, which I did love that book. There's something very romantic about it. Designed by Katarina Book Designs, and they're long socks. And we have the cranes. So that's cool. And then I feel like they're going to be nice and thick as well. I love fairy leaf socks. And then we have our tarot cards. We have the Four of Pentacles, which is this dude. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, which is this dude. I think these are caravels still. Does it say? Jax and the Fallen Star by Caraval. So we'll do the extra book first, which is the paperback, which is one I have been interested in for a while and I cannot wait. And that is Beasts of Prey by Ayana. I am so sorry if I say that wrong. Ayana. But Lukasa was once a city of magic. Now magic is nothing more than a myth. Coffee is a beast keeper at Lucasa's infamous night zoo, caring for fearsome creatures to pay off her family's debts, until she mistakenly unleashes a wild and mysterious power that sends the night zoo up in flames. Econ is destined to become an elite warrior like his father and brother before him, until the fire at the night zoo throws his destiny into disaster and he is cast out forever. Thrown together, Coffee and Econ have only one choice. They must enter the terrifying Greater Jungle and capture the Shitani, the legendary monster that has plagued Lukasa for a century. Magic has returned to Lukasa and the hunt has begun. And yep, we have a signature. I think that's it's a digital signature. But I like that cover. It's stunning. I like that. It's a nice little surprise. And the book, the short one, it has purple edges. I do know what it is because I've just seen it on the spoiler card, but we have the artwork, and I think I've just given myself a paper cut. There's the artwork there. We have our author letter with the artwork, the fairy scoop, which we'll get to in a moment, and we have Defy the Night by Bridget Camera. Now, if you've been following this vlog, I'll try again, If you've been following my channel for a while, you know I loved her first 2 books, A Curse So Dark and Lonely and A Heart So Fierce and Broken, but couldn't finish A Vow So Fierce and Deadly, I think it is. So I have mixed emotion about this one, but I don't actually know what this is about. So, a spark of rebellion is all it takes to defy the night. The kingdom of Kandala is on the brink of disaster. Rifts between sectors have only worsened since the sickness began ravaging the land, and the only known cure, an elixir made from the moonflower petal, is severely limited. Within the royal palace, the king holds a tenuous peace with the ruthless hand. Out in the wilds, apothecary apprentice Tessa Cade is tired of seeing her neighbours as suffering, ignored by the unyielding royals. Every night, she and her best friend Wes risk their lives to steal moonflower petals and distribute the elixir to those who need it most, but it's still not enough. As rumours spread that the cure no longer works and sparks of rebellion begin to flare, a particularly cruel act from the King's Justice makes Tessa desperate enough to try the impossible: sneaking into the palace, but what she finds on the inside makes her wonder if it's possible to fix Kandala without destroying it first. Okay. And it is. I wish I had room for pretty books, because this has really nice lilac edges, and I think this is like a bluey purple. Ooh, has a ribbon bookmark. Yeah, we have a ribbon bookmark. And we it's The Curse of Dark and Lonely, A Heart of Fierce and Broken, those two I did enjoy, and then A Vows of Bold and Deadly was the one I couldn't finish. We have our lovely character artwork. I'm guessing this is Tessa and Wes, and she looks like she likes ears. Is it like what? I'm getting WandaVision vibes from her. I think it's just because she's wearing red. And then our next theme for October is Broken Hearts, and I think I do know what the book is, and again it's another one I'm on the fence about, if I'm right. So yeah, that theme art, if you can see, makes me think it's Caraval's new, Stephanie Garber's new book. But anyway, so this theme for October is Broken Hearts. How far would you go for a happily ever after? What would you do if you couldn't get it? This theme is about the broken-hearted and what they would do to get their perfect ending. In this box, you can expect items inspired by Adu LaRue. Love that one. Kingdom of the Wicked, really enjoyed. Law, middle of the love night. We Set the Dark on Fire, haven't read but do want to get a hold of and read. And the featured book of the month. We are thrilled to reveal that this box will have a blanket, but I love blankets. Anything that I can just cuddle up into and get all cozy. And we will feature our next collectible item. We cannot wait for you to see it. Our featured book of the month is about love, curses, and the lengths people go for happily ever after. We've gone all out on the customizations for the featured book. This Fairy Loot exclusive edition will have an exclusive cover. Excuse me. 2 coloured stencil sprayed edges, artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket by Rosie Thorns 88, artwork on the end papers by Ali Cat, A-L-E-I Cat with a K, foil embossing on the case by Rosie Thorns 88, exclusive bonus content, and will be signed by the author. So that's impressive. Oh, and they have the interview with the author here, dates for the readathon, and is this new? I think this is new. They have a couple of books that are being released in October. City of Shattered Light by Claire Wynne, The Keeper of the Night by Kylie Lee Baker, Within These Wicked Walls by Elle Blackwood, and Little Thieves by Margaret Owen. I hope I can get my hands on a copy of Little Thieves. The cover looks beautiful, and the synopsis just sounds right up my street. And your new edition of Defy the Night comes with custom end papers, sprayed edges, signed by the author, artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket, foil embossing on the hardcover, and a ribbon bookmark. So I have to put all of these away behind my pretty BR trolley. Look at it! Can you see? That middle shelf is all the books I have to haul this month. I think there's about 25, which isn't big but for some people, but for me that's a lot considering I only have a bookshelf here, which goes all the way, and that's full already. And then I have wall space, which books are sort of leaning against right now. So that's that. So I think tonight I will pack. I need to pack for the weekend. And I'll probably just put BookTube on and then watch the next episode of Bake Off. I cannot wait for Bake Off. It's just like so cozy. It's yes, okay, Bake Off is normally in the summer, but with everything that's going on, I think it's been a little bit delayed. I really hope I like these books. I really hope I like this one. It's purple. You know how I feel about purple. But then again, it's just the ending. The ending of the series that I didn't like. This is a new series, so we might get some. Might have a different feeling towards it. Favourite item, isn't it obvious? The socks. I don't have the tapestry stuff, but the way to put it right there. I could put it on the wall, but did I want to? Not right now. But yeah, I've wandered on long enough. I think I'm going to pop you away for now and pack. So I'll see you soon. So it's Friday. I've got all dressed up because it is cabin weekend, and I thought I would make the effort, even if I'm just going to be drinking in a cabin and then getting changed into tankini type doodah later. But you know, it's fun. It is what it is, and hopefully I can get my whole video up before I have to leave. And I'm rambling, but I have so much to say and not a lot of time to say in it. I'm getting it, and I'm like, I got pins and needles. I have a cushion just here. You can't see that I sit on for long sit down videos. I think I need to move it, or I need a bigger cushion. So my bum's gone numb. But I've just filmed my book haul. That should be up already by the time you're seeing this. And in terms of reading, I am nearly finished the Thursday Murder Club, and I am thoroughly enjoying it. We have another murder, and I don't know how to describe this adequately, but I would say it is it's very British, but we have a bit of Midsummer Murders in there with the village aspect, Murder She Wrote with the fact that they are amateur sleuths, with a bit of OAP Friends, maybe? I don't know. But it is so funny and I am enjoying it. I think at the moment it's a 4-star, but we'll just have to see how the ending plays out. And unfortunately, because I am not taking my camera on a girly weekend, because one, I don't think I'll be in any fit state to vlog. I may be inebriated, be enjoying myself. 2, my friends don't really know that I vlog, and I don't really want to get a camera out in front of them. And 3, I don't really want to vlog when I'm on a break, when I'm on a holiday anyway. If it was a bookish related thing, maybe, but this is just some time to chill, and I don't really feel comfortable taking the camera out in public anyway. So this vlog is a little bit shorter, but again, hopefully next week's will be better because I'm back on Monday, so I'll just edit this then, and I may have more to say. If I finish the book, I'll come back and just tag on my feelings towards it at the end. If I don't finish it, it'll be sometime in next week's vlog. So that's it for this video. I know, a short one, and I don't actually know what the footage is, but you know, it is what it is. And so that's the end of this video. What do I normally say? I literally just said this because I've just filmed the haul. That was a long video. If you do make it through, thank you. And why? How? I'm not that exciting. But anyway, if you like this video, give it a like and hit that subscribe button if you want to see this ramble on about these, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.